more about friends. Country been down so long, it's a must I win. Hold my place like cast iron, won't break, won't bend. Stuck them racks in a all black Camuto bag. Louis V, Drake, Dover starch, Bowman pants. Used to rock them camo.
Welcome to episode 25 of the First Rounders. You hate to see it. This your boy B. Willingham, aka Donald Sterling.
Man, that of all people that's be needed right now, boy, Donald Sterling. What's going on, everybody? This is the boy King Leon, aka Ronaldo Leon. I'm ready for tonight.
What's good, everybody? This is your boy, the real Reggie, aka the closer. That's it. That's it.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I was still speechless from what the young B. Willingham said. But anyway, this is Specials Rivers, aka the guy that told John Gruden to send all them emails. Let's go!
Oh shit!
You see, guys,
it's already gone.
Y'all, when Tariq is speechless, then you know you got something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You want some other stuff.
Man, it's already started, man.
It's already started. Yeah, listeners, if y'all don't know, y'all are going to be in for one this week.
Yeah, it's going to be a crazy one right here, man.
Oh boy.
We are ready.
The weeks just keep on giving, man. The weeks just keep on giving us, man, the good stuff.
If you haven't heard yet, the Braves have just beat the Brewers 5-4, end up winning the series 3-1. So they head to the NLCS against either against the San Francisco Giants or the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Give me the Dodgers. Give me the damn Dodgers.
Yeah, currently the San Francisco Giants are up 2-1 right now. So and it looks like the Dodgers are about to score.
Yeah, the
Dodgers did score, so it's 1-0 right now. Dodgers are up. But
yeah, like I said, guys, the Dodgers are down now, but if there's one team that can come back from this deficit, I think it's them.
Oh yeah, they will. They probably gonna win. They gonna win this game.
You say you can't count out the reigning champions, even though they're missing some big guns. I said, man, no Trevor Bauer.
Oh yeah,
yep.
That dumbass.
Yeah, so they're missing a few, they're missing a few bullets from the chamber, man. But you know what? They should be. They're still going to be. You can't count them out.
Yeah, they got old buddy they got old buddy with that Max Scherzer.
Yeah, Max Scherzer. I think he lost his first postseason game last night.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like I said, you got to give credit, man. San Francisco Giants, man, they're doing what they've been doing all year, man. They're a team.
Yeah.
They're surprising, but they're very good. And there's a reason why they are in the position that they're in. So.
Oh, yeah. And the Astros, the Houston Astros, they Eddie Guerrero their way into the Alps. I guess. And they will play the Boston Red Sox.
Hold on, did they frog splash into it?
They might as well have.
Or just got
they hit one of the
got the 6-4 and bounced their way in.
Nah, he threw like one of the players I forgot what the guy named, but he threw what it was, Dusty Baker threw the chair. And he threw the chair at one of the White Sox first basemen. And when the White Sox baseman called it, he what's his name? He pointed at the referee. He pointed at the referee like, "Yo, he's about to hit me with the chair." And then they just tossed him out. So
WWE.
Yep, a lot of cheating still.
WWE.
But yeah, all of a sudden it's been like a crazy series. I thought Tampa Bay would have won that series against.
I thought so too. I'm kind of surprised. I'm really surprised at that result.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Richard is kind of happy right now.
Yeah, Richard's probably beside himself still. Yeah. But I definitely thought that the Rays were definitely, going to the Rays, actually have a better showing though, man. I didn't expect it to go down 3-1.
Yeah,
that's probably the more surprising thing about it. If it would have went 5 games, And you have decided Game 5 and it went either way. I definitely could have saw it, but it looks like the Red Sox are on a mission. So
Yeah, they really are, man.
the first, like I said, man, shoot, they took care of the Yankees pretty handily. So they ain't. I said no games being played, man. The wild cards.
Oh no,
Wild cards, trying to.
Man, but what happened? What happened to the Yankees though, man? Remember they used to be the talk of, like, you know what I'm saying, town as always with Aaron Judge. Everybody was like, oh, here we go again.
I mean,
And look how silent they got.
sometimes you buying all these players. It can be a good thing, it can be a bad thing. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I actually was listening to Cowherd earlier today, and they had A-Rod on speaking about it, man. And you just think about it, they are doing the opposite of what Tampa does. Tampa, specializes in getting, a lot of good guys on the cheap, but they're still good baseball players. They have diversified lineup, whereas the Yankees would just spend money on guys all because, they're power hitters. Because y'all think about this. Giancarlo Stanton, Aaron Judge rather, and Joey Gallo are all the exact same player.
Yeah,
just all the exact same player.
To me, they're the baseball version of the Lakers. I mean,
yeah, but
I can see that.
But again, though, like I said, you have, if the Lakers had, 3 centers on their team, because again, that's what they are.
That is true.
They're big power hitting dudes who, that's all they could do.
Yeah,
but that's it.
That's it. That's it, man.
I agree. I agree with what you say right there. Like, what Tampa is doing is kind of getting smaller versions for the cheap, but that all builds up into one team because it's going to be, that's going to be what they needed in the end, like the reserves and folks coming in, the relief and all that good stuff. So what they didn't do was, like, be smart about it instead of as well. I mean, it is a New York thing for them to do, a Yankee thing for them to just do nothing but spend money. So, it's that. It's always a live by the sword, die by the sword type of deal with them.
Oh yeah, these are facts.
Yeah, basically, that's a perfect way to put it, Ronaldo. Very perfect way to put it, man. Like I said, you can't. Like I said, there is no Derek Jeters. No, you ain't gonna be having no specialist or a guy who, he's your set, third baseman. He's your set first baseman. Like I said, you just gonna get a whole bunch of power hitting guys, but again, right. there's just no diversity, within your lineup. Of course, they spent a fuck ton for Garrett Cole, but
like I said, that Yankee money's long, man. The Yankee money is going for all the good stuff. And again, you get some good hits, but like now, probably 8 out of 10 times you've missed. But they're cool with the other 2, every 10.
Speaking of Garrett Cole, he cheated his way to the Yankees too, didn't he? He came from the Astros.
Yeah, he did.
He sure did.
He did. But it was cool just to have that the Yankees kind of jump back into the game again, especially with the Aaron Judge thing. He became like a big, he became like the Jeremy Lin of the moment, kind of where he was like, the big thing, and everybody thought, making him like a big just a superstar. So, but boom, here you go. After that, like, you can only do Aaron Judge. What you gonna do to support him or put him behind that? Aaron Judge is all he's gonna do is hit.
Yeah. Speaking of the Yankees, I think they got the longest consecutive winning season. I forgot how much it was, but it's very impressive. So it's been a minute since they had a losing season.
Yeah.
Again, congratulations to them. Like I said,
yeah,
they're still, doing the thing. But again, like you said, Ronaldo, hey, the loan money's long, man. But the loan money, the loan money will have you longing for a championship.
Yes,
right.
Still doesn't get championship. So
yeah,
right. It's depending on how much, how long can you afford to, to lose all this money, basically, because that's what you're doing. Is like you're putting all this money to get something in return. Your return on investment is trash now because you're not getting your championships, but you're getting a lot. Hopefully you might be doing something. I guess I can only probably see like the only mission that they're winning is keeping the New York Yankees relevant. So,
good point.
And
Yeah, man. But y'all, yeah, man. But y'all looking forward to these championship matches.
I'm definitely man.
yeah.
Again, I've been saying like how I really feel bad for giving up on them Braves like that, but now look at them. They're doing
Right.
good. You know what I'm saying? They're just
Looking
proving me
forward to
super
it.
wrong. Yeah, man. So it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be really good.
Yeah. Definitely want to see that. Kind of want to see what they're gonna do in the ALCS. Maybe the Red Sox will make it to the World Series. I don't know. As much as I hate the Red Sox, I kind of want them to beat the Astros. I don't know. Just that cheating thing got me, man. So, what y'all looking forward to for these next championship series?
I'm definitely looking for the Braves to go ahead and do what they need to be doing what they're destined to do since '96. You know what I'm saying? So
95, man.
95, yeah, since
Yeah.
'95. So you know what I'm saying? Just get them like let them go ahead and just take the reins, man. Give them give Atlanta something to be cheering about again.
Yep. Let's going to talk about this big fight that we had this past weekend, the Wilder Fury match.
Yeah.
What y'all boys think about that?
That was a really good. It was a really good fight, to be honest with you. It capped off the day of a really good day, which we're going to be talking about later on with the college game day. But like it definitely capped it off, and it was a really good fight, man. It was a heavyweight fight, and it was a different type of heavyweight fight for me because I like to watch boxing too. But having this heavyweight bout and the third one of the trilogy type of deal was the big hype about it, right? So we always you had to be picking a side with, are you going for Wilder or are you going for Fury, and a lot of folks are going for Wilder to kind of see how if he can, come back from that bad fall he made in the last match, losing, and see what he did coming back. And so, but to be honest with you, he didn't fare too well in that one either, man.
That's crazy.
Well, one thing I can say, man, at least Wilder this time actually looked like he belonged to the same ring, unlike the last fight.
Up until like the fourth round, man, because then his condition was trash, bro. Like he just looked like he just couldn't do it no more. And a lot of the talk was also because you can't. You will fall loss of breath from going against something like Fury, because Fury is like 200 and what was how many pounds was he? 240 something, I believe.
No, Fury is like 270 something in the quantum realm.
Right,
you can't tell me the guy that we looked at on Saturday was anything less than $3 bills, bro. That's a huge dude.
Dog. And all he was doing was laying on him. So, you know what I'm saying? Yep. So, on top of him boxing, which is cardio out, he's, laying on top of him, which is the move that they always pull off. So, he's getting more tired and tired. And so, again, that was strategically going at him. But it just, I felt bad for Wilder for like just running out of steam like that, because he was just looking really bad. Really bad. The last few rounds, he's looking really bad.
That's why him talking about he gained 20 pounds for the match had me like, and do you have the cardio to actually last against this man? Because you know what he did to you, doing that second fight, like you said, Ronaldo. And in addition to the fact that you getting hit by like a Mack truck on every punch to the face, that dude is leaning on you. That's 280 pounds leaning on you. Do you have the conditioning to last through that? Forget trying to gain 20 pounds, to allegedly, try to strengthen your chin. Your chin is not the issue. Your issue is, can you stay up? Can you keep your legs through the match?
Right.
See, again, he preparing for the wrong thing again. Right. He preparing for the wrong thing again, Ronaldo.
Yeah, exactly. And I hate it for. I mean, like I said, it's not a denigration to Wilder at all, because to be honest, I was pulling for Wilder. definitely was pulling for him because his energy, you know, it was, you know, quote unquote for the people. You know, he was going in for the people. He was representing the people, and I felt like a lot of like black people was rallying behind him too for that. You know, going against just for the cause type of deal. But again, he just kind of, you know,
he's definitely for the he was definitely for the culture, man. Like, again, admittedly,
culture. It was a
he's
culture.
fun
It was a culture push.
and
Yeah,
he's fun to watch.
yeah.
Like I
So
said, man, he's definitely fun. You know, he was definitely, you know, very fun to watch. It was fun, you know, to watch him. You know, son, all the dudes, you know, that he's fought, you know, up to this point, man. Like I said, I mean, you definitely got to at least, you know, give him props for that, man. Actually, ain't no
right.
denigration, ain't no, you know, ain't no shade being thrown at all, man. But I
Yeah,
put this.
no, just going physically off the fight itself, right? You know.
Oh yeah, like I said, man,
Yeah,
just like I put in the group me, man. It's like, hey, at the end of the day, you know, it was a war of attrition, and you just weren't left standing when, you know, the bullets stopped flying. And the
yeah,
bullets technically did stop flying because, you know, you got knocked down, you know, in the next to the last round. So, hey, man, eventually, you just got to just throw your hands up and just say, man, you know, the better man won of the series. And it
yeah.
wasn't like you went down. And it wasn't like you went down with the whimper. That was like you said, that was definitely one of the better, especially in the
Yeah,
heavyweight division. We can't name a good heavyweight fight like this in a long time. What, maybe Hagler Hearns?
yeah, yeah. I like that one.
Was probably the last, you know, entertaining, quote unquote, you know, heavyweight fight that we've had.
Right, and then we had 20 years of Klitschko, so you know it was
Basically.
like both Klitschko's holding. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy, by the way, just to have Klitschko hold the title for that damn long. You know, like I remember like just going years and years like by, like I'm like, damn, Klitschko's still the fucking heavyweight champion. Like, no, that's crazy. And you know what I'm saying? So to your point, Reggie, it's cool to have the fact that we have a different type of heavyweight fight. You know, people was always also getting tired of those gimmick fights that's been going on too with the YouTubers
Exactly.
and the MMA going into the ring, and then you know what bank robber, and he said that's what he called himself, bank robber Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying, taking everybody's change every time getting on the fight, getting out of retirement, fighting some, you know, some monster of the week, I'll call it, like he did, like on the TV shows or whatever. So it's good to have an actual fight this weekend as well. You know, had an actual official, legit title bout fight, and you know, Wilder did his thing. He got some knockdowns too. He got some really good shots.
Yeah, he did.
He was strong. He was good. He was, you know,
In
he
fact,
had that.
I think that second knockdown of Fury. I thought that was almost it, Ronaldo. That second knockdown of Fury.
Yeah, and the crowd was going wild. I was at Twin Peaks to watch the fight, and it was packed out there. You know, it had like it had a good little showing going in there. Everybody was like definitely checking out, see what was going on, and then you know, after that Fury knockdown, everybody like, oh snap, and everybody, you know, the energy was there, and so. But then, like I said, after the fifth round, you could start seeing it, and you could start seeing the energy also in the crowd and Twin Peaks going down too, because his energy was going down. So like, he's not gonna do nothing, and you could definitely tell that he wasn't gonna pull off the W.
Yeah, like I said, you can see it, man. The legs, you can always, again, you saw it. And the funny thing is, I think it was around the fourth round, last you know, match that you saw that, yeah, Wilder's legs are failing him. Wilder's legs are like slowly, you know, turning into cooked spaghetti.
Right. Also because of him wearing 20 pounds of gear, trying to be Triple H going into the ring. So that was also the same one reason. But yeah, man, it was definitely a good bout, and you know, I don't really care too much of another fight. I feel like that should be over with now. So you know, move on. So I don't know about you, what you feel, but yeah, that's what I feel about.
No, like I said, no, this is a rubber match, man. This is just one thing, you know, where again the trilogies are exactly
what they're meant to be.
There's something final about, you know, okay, if you beat me, you know, once, I come back in the rematch. just one last match, to settle it instead of just back and forth. This is just a one-time thing, man. There's just something beautiful and final about okay, this is it. Because again,
best of the three.
That's it. I mean, after the third time, you're welcome out. And like you said, I have absolutely no inclination of seeing another Wilder Fury match, man. This is one thing. Both of us should move on to whatever they have. We hear, Anthony Joshua might be, the next one, to challenge Fury next. And as far as Wilder goes,
I would like to see that. I say I would like to see that. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. And as far as Wilder goes, man, just needs to get back to the lab. I mean, again, it wasn't an embarrassing loss. I think he can still, get back, or at least, turn himself into something. Like I said, he could build himself back up again. I think he can still, has the time to at least, maybe he has one more title fight in him. But the fact that, he's not exactly a spring chicken, man. But I think that, he can at least be a decent fighter, I think, for the next few years, man. If he actually, continues to actually, grow in the business, because I think he still has a lot to learn. I think he's still much more of a raw product than I think he would even admit. But
I agree. And look, by no means I am a professional boxer. Me and you, Reggie, like for real, like we're not super professional boxers, but we definitely love to study the sport. So we just definitely going off of our perception of how definitely he can work himself out, because he is a grown man, and I'm not getting in the ring with him. I can definitely whoop my ass, but he definitely, and again with how we evaluating this match, definitely going to have some show to we get better, and that's all. It's only up from there. So all that, he's definitely going to come back and definitely make some noise again. I'm rooting for him, so I can't wait for it to happen again. So
like I said, we always, hey Ronaldo, we always going to respect the sweet science. Don't
you know what I'm saying?
Don't get it twisted, listeners. We respect the sweet science and anybody who's dedicated to that. And again, Wilder and Fury helped reestablish the heavyweight division, a division that we've been waiting to get reestablished for the past 2 decades. So props to them. But we also know exactly, what it's supposed to look like. And if it ain't up to snuff, we just got to call it like it is, because that's what we do on the first rounders. We call it like it is. So
exactly.
It is what it is, baby.
Let's not get it twisted. Audience, let's not get it twisted out there. But what you got next, B?
Oh yeah. What we got next? Yes, good old.
Going back to Tuscaloosa.
Speaking of tough.
Ooh boy, that was.
Let's talk about what happened this past weekend for our Week 6 college football highlights. All I can say is, down goes Alabaster. Boys took that L against A&M.
And not just Alabama, but the entire state of Alabama.
Entire state of Alabama. Yep. Auburn took a huge L.
Very expected, though. It was expected.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was a sad day for Alabama. No lie. Sad day
for Alabama, but it was a very good day for college football fans, though.
Boy, probably the best Saturday I've seen in a long, long time. And I wasn't even expecting it either, but it was just great games from beginning to the end. Great games from beginning to the end. Superb. Came in like
again, and it started early too, man. You had 2 games on at the same time that turned out, to be absolute barn burners. I mean,
right.
But of course, the Texas Oklahoma game that started that way, I think Texas went out to like a 28-0 lead in like the first quarter. We're like, man, this is about to be bad out here. So I watched most of the Arkansas Ole Miss game for most, that, especially that entire, first half. I was just, just clicking in between, both. It wasn't until Caleb Williams was asserted into the lineup for the Oklahoma Sooners until it really started.
Crazy, man. That was that whole game was a movie from beginning to the end, like from the setup to the breakdown of everything. I'm like, dang, this is a crazy little like game. And then how you gonna sit rattler like? And then like, oh snap, like we had this man we were just talking about him being in Heisman. Oops.
So the man, that man's overrated, bro.
Oops.
Oops. Boy, you hate to see it.
Simpson.
You hate to see it, guys. You hate to see it.
This man Jeff, that man Jeff had said on in our sports, the first one in the sport group, that man said Spencer Rattler look like Bart Simpson. I can't unsee that shit now, man. It's like,
Shout out
man,
to our
this
boy,
guy
man.
don't have a cow ass, man.
Shout out to King Jeff, man. That was funny.
That shit was funny as hell.
That boy Jeffrey Jackson, man. Yo, that I'm telling you, we can't unsee how Spencer Rattler did a little, a dope moment, or the moment when he had to go to the chalkboard and go like, right 1,000 times, I would throw the football better. I would throw the football better. You know what I'm saying?
Basically.
So that's basically what happened to him Saturday, man. But he came out and did he got that 2 point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did. Yeah, the 2 point
so
conversion
it was
out there.
good.
So yeah,
it was good. But that was a good game though, man. Can't complain to that.
Yeah, like I said, again, Texas. Yeah, like I said, Texas. I said they did the thing, but hey, let's just call it what it is. But Texas blew that game, though. They definitely fumbled the bag at the very end. Man,
They did.
Yeah, they did. Again, when you race out to that big of a lead, man, you definitely got to win that game.
No excuses.
Yeah, you ultimately have to go up, man, and just find a way to close, bro. You can't let that happen.
Yeah,
exactly. And I love the storyline of the quarterback, Texas quarterback. Growing up a Sooners fan, and what I'm saying, that was just his heart and goal. And then he became the villain of the superhero movie. And started. He played for Texas, and he was doing the thing. He was doing the thing throughout the whole game. He was showing out for Steve Sarkisian. So I'm like, okay. And I'm really entertained by the Texas Longhorns now. The game just got me very more interested in seeing more and more of the games going forward.
Oh yeah, again, they're picking up. Like I said, I like that quarterback. The quarterback as well, Ronaldo. That boy's gonna be something, man. That boy's definitely gonna be something.
I definitely saw some good things. I'm like, okay.
Of course, Bijan. Like I said, I think Bijan Robinson is definitely, he definitely should be getting Heisman consideration, man. He's probably the best running back in the country right now.
Yes, he was doing an amazing job too. So it was a really good college football, and I put those in the quotations, college football type of game, because it was just like the rivalry. It was everything, it was just a huge type of deal, and they showed up and showed out, man. People got their tickets worth. For sure. They probably underpaid for their ticket, to be honest with you. They probably, the folks that went to the game would be like, wow, it's probably going to be, this ticket's going into, on a shelf or something, whatever, or put up on the wall, because that was a really good game. It was history.
Yeah. That's what it was.
That was a good game. It seemed like it was the Iowa Penn State game. That was actually a pretty good game, too. Yeah. Iowa ended up winning.
Before we get to them, though, like I said, I was just about to say, do y'all see Spencer Rattler playing another down this season?
I do.
Yeah, they can probably do like how they're doing with Georgia, but I think Georgia, that's because JT Daniels like injured, but I think they will. They'll just.
Yeah,
it's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be weird. Yeah, it's gonna be weird, but yeah, I think they will. It's gonna just kind of like he's gonna kind of go with the flow with who has to who can win the game for him.
Yeah, like I said, I think they're probably gonna do some. He's gonna see if he doesn't start, he's definitely gonna get sporadic action just to keep him engaged and not think about hitting the transfer portal at the end of the season.
This is supposed to be his his third year. So I mean, he can make a break. He can, I said, if he can leave. But I mean, right now, if he leave, his stock is definitely going down. So
yeah, his stock's going down anyway. So it wouldn't hurt him to go somewhere else to get a fresh start. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So
Reggie.
Reggie,
what if he goes to FAMU?
Ooh.
FAMU Rattlers?
Ooh.
Yeah. His last name is Rattler.
I know, right?
Yeah. That's the only reason. That's the only reason, bro. That's the only reason.
Rattler for Rattlers.
Yeah. Look, audience. Like, if you thought it was an elaborate reason Tarif said FAMU, it wasn't. Just letting y'all know.
Y'all are there. Yeah.
That's why Specialist Rivers do y'all. All right. So
Yeah.
be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for that, audience. Be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, but I'll definitely.
More foolery coming soon.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Speaking of, I'm about to say,
we got another shootout too at the same time, man. Even though it looks like one guy's Heisman hopes might be coming to an end, another one might be just beginning again.
Yep.
What about my man Matt Corral at Ole Miss still putting up video game numbers out here?
Oh man, that man, that's a bad boy.
Oh yeah,
that's a bad boy.
I know. Yeah, I'm just saying this right now too, man. For anybody who's making mock drafts out there, do not be mock drafting Spencer Rattler to the Atlanta Falcons. Don't be doing shit. I saw one with Matt Corral. That's the one y'all need to be doing, man. If y'all want to have us, mocking a quarterback, mock Matt Corral.
Matt Corral or the guy from Liberty.
Yep, Malik Willis.
Yeah,
exactly. Anybody else? Stop that.
Look, Reggie.
Not even Sam Howell either.
Look, Reggie, I'm going to have to intervene on this one, man. It's going to be, for one, we're going to get on y'all because y'all looking for a quarterback right now. When y'all had a chance to get a quarterback,
brother.
Just saying.
Hey, I'm with you, Ronaldo. You know, y'all. In fact, all y'all brothers know my stance on this. Y'all know my stance on this. Y'all know my stance on this now. So
I'm just saying. So it's gonna be funny seeing Nick's in the end of the season talks about. So what quarterback should the Falcons look for? I'm like, wait a minute, y'all looking for a quarterback, huh? All right.
Yeah, but again, the best thing I can say is there will be another Matt taking up the legacy of quarterback in the Falcons before it's all said and done, man.
I like that. I like the prediction.
Yeah, but also we'll say, that excuse me. And again, Matt is just like I said, man. The dude, I think almost 300 yards passing and over 100 rushing. It's just crazy. Over the course, to just go back to the boxing, analogies. If Oklahoma, Texas was Rumble in the Jungle, Ali versus George Foreman, then Ole Miss, Arkansas was Marvin Hagler and Tommy Hitman Hearns.
Okay.
Those are just body blows, but it's just being traded back and forth between those two teams, man. Like I said, it was about crazy, man. And I respect Sam Pittman for trying to go for the win. The win afterwards. I mean, he was hostile environment. He said he just wanted to end the game, man.
He got tired of this shit, man. He said, man.
I don't blame him. His defense wasn't stopping that man. It's like, what? You know what? Yeah, we're gonna put a stop to it. We're gonna put a stop to it. So
that was like a low scoring, boring basketball game.
Yep, that's true.
Don't you hate those?
Oh yeah, but for basketball wise, I hate that shit. It's like the Virginia Cavaliers do that crap.
It's like a Virginia versus Wisconsin game,
right? Yeah, it's like they ain't got no offense, but they want to win by defense. I'm like, nobody care about that defense, man.
Yeah, see, that's troubling right there in a league where today's high scoring is the norm now. If you're not scoring nothing, that's a problem. People gonna be looking at you weird.
Basically, but I tell you what defense I do like though. I think you're also hitting on this too, B. My fault for cutting you off, man. But
you good?
The Iowa Penn State game definitely was another one. Even though I would have liked to see what Penn State would have done had Sean Clifford not gotten hurt.
Oh yeah.
Penn State was controlling it pretty good before that, but hey, that's the nature of sports, though, man. Next man up. Next man got to come into play.
That's right.
He practices too, just like a starter. So
and like I said, the boy from Oklahoma, he stepped up when they benched Spencer Rattler. So
yeah. At the same time, he's also a 5-star quarterback who might be better than Spencer Rattler. So
ain't no much better than Spencer Rattler, man. That man's garbage, man. That man is hot garbage.
Man, I will tell you this: I've adopted Iowa as my team just to roll with for the college little season, man. So I'm gonna hang on to Iowa, man. I like them boys. I really like what they're doing, and I just love the style they play. I don't know. It's just something about them that just is definitely holding my attention to them. So I'm just going to ride with them boys, see how far they go with it, and they're really proving that they're a powerhouse. And they're going to be seeing some big boys. They're going to see some
They'll
other
probably
big boys
lose to
too.
Ohio State in the Big Ten championship.
Hey, that could be. Hey, watch the surprise right there. Watch the surprise. That's all I'm gonna say.
They're probably they might be undefeated. When if they do get to the Big Ten championship game, because their next schedule is Purdue. They'll wax Purdue. Wisconsin, got exposed, being overrated. Northwestern, that's easy. Minnesota fell off.
Yeah, I think they running back got injured the first game against Ohio State, and but if it wasn't for that, them boys would be a whole lot better.
Yeah,
it would be nice to see them.
Yeah,
Minnesota's
just known for shooting now, so it's okay.
Well,
hang on.
Well, damn. Yeah, that's all you say, man. Damn. And we're here. But I will say though, that last game against Nebraska could be interesting if Nebraska still stays engaged.
Yeah,
I would like that. That would be a nice little sleeper game, to be honest with you. So it just looks good for them, man. Like they just look like they're on a good straight path with it. So they could be a surprise team where everybody else is talking about, with UGA and Alabama and blah 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 right now. So just be on the lookout for Iowa.
Yeah, and like I said, man, really, I watched some of the end of that Iowa Michigan game, and again, you always gotta hate the way when you're right there, but still that backbreaking mistake that you just can't have, man. And that's really just been Nebraska's story all season. Just that one mistake.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, just absolute craziness, being had, man. Tell you what else is crazy? Kentucky having a number next to their name and being part of game, even though they're traveling to Athens next week, but they're going to be a part of the game day.
Yeah,
look at them
after absolutely destroying LSU,
and they're gonna get destroyed this weekend by Georgia too. So I'm just letting you know.
They are. Yeah. The dream is, but hey, man, props to Mark Stoops, for building, something that's being known, for something other than basketball and horse racing. That's pretty much what Kentucky is known for. Basketball, horse racing, bluegrass, and yeah, man. And now Wildcat football. So, but as great as this story's been, that's not the big story though, because this actually, has me thinking about one thing that we need to discuss now, and not just this young man that we're about to discuss, but just as a whole, man. Do y'all think Ed Orgeron now has the hottest seat in America?
Oh, most definitely he do. Yep, he does. And he just won a championship about 2 years ago, and
it's crazy though.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I can't remember something becoming sugar, going from sugar to shit this fast. I don't even think Gene Chiswick's fall was this fast, even though we could have seen it. But Gene Chiswick's fall wasn't even as bad as was happening to Ed Orgeron. And I was so bad because I thought Ed O was actually, good for LSU. I thought he actually, definitely personified, that again, if you could see somebody being the LSU head coach, it would be one Ed Orgeron. But he just been mismanaging the team, since he just caught fire. Yeah, he just caught fire with Joe Burrow and Joe Brady, the two Joes and Jamar Chases. Yeah, it's been all bad since all those NFL players left, and they have not replaced them. And
Yeah, I think he's definitely on that seat now, and that sucks because I love that analogy you said, the sugar the shit, because that's exactly what happened. Like y'all just mentioned, everything leaving. I'm like, dang, you would expect for it to be, to have this the next man up type of mentality, like they didn't do with the other college teams. But this one's kind of like, I'm bet all my money on the house right here, and I don't have anything else to do. So it's kind of looking kind of suspect.
Definitely.
Kind of looking suspect. So yeah, that seat definitely is on fire right now.
I texted Brandon. I honestly thought that Ed Orgeron wasn't lasting past Sunday.
Yeah, me too.
Somehow he's still there, man. And their schedule isn't looking too pretty either, man. I think their next game is against. They got Florida this weekend. I think even though like I said they got Florida this weekend, Ole Miss after, then Alabama, then Arkansas, Louisiana Monroe, and finishing the season off against Texas A&M.
Oh yeah, that's a fire right there.
Yeah, that might just be one win on their schedule. The rest of the way, guys. Crazy. I never would have.
I'm just ready to see the car crash, man. I'm always about watching the crazy stuff happen. So I'm just ready to see the show go crazy and seeing the outcome of it all, man.
It's definitely about to happen. Like I said, bro, if Florida embarrasses them at Death Valley this coming Saturday.
Oh boy. That's what I'm saying, dog. It's just gonna be fun for everything. The social medias, the LSU, bandwagons, the fans, all of that. They're gonna be snap. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to see.
They're gonna have Ed Orgeron stuff out of his office on the field as soon as the game ends. They're like, don't even bother coming back in the state and the facilities no more.
Oh yeah. To the left. Everything you own in a cardboard box to the left, motherfucker. Get to going, son.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Basically, that's exactly it, man. But sure, I think we also beat around the bush, too much, and just not talk about, again, we touched on it earlier, but let's just talk about, our main event in this segment, and that is Alabama, King Alabama. St. Nicholas.
Dun,
St. Nicholas Stadium falls
bruh,
to his former assistant.
Bruh.
The first former assistant to take him down.
Bruh, they made them go to class this week, bruh. Like they didn't have the tutors. They didn't have the tutors in the dorm rooms this week. They made them go to class this week.
They had a sign.
Bruh, practice? Like Allen Iverson said, practice? Woo!
I bet you all the alumni called them and saying that they're all right. Like, hey, are they good?
Bruh.
Are they all right?
Bro, you don't even want to be at practice this week, bro. You do not want to be at practice, bro. No way, Jose. Because you getting run down.
All the Alabama alumni players.
All them crab legs and whatnot you done had during the week and steak, bruh. All that's on the field because you done threw it up. Like, bruh, Nick Saban, bruh, woo, bruh. Just like the meme said, let me get all the Charger keys. Let me get all the Challenger keys. Let me get all that because y'all ain't driving no damn well. And y'all walking everywhere on campus, dog. Even if you gotta go home, you walking home if you live in the city. Because, woo! I just know Nick Saban is like, bruh, we just lost this game on the field goal. No sir.
Tariq.
Has to pay, dog.
Yo, T. Hey, man. Young Demetrius texted me and said that he bet that Nick Saban fought a player at halftime of that game. I said, you're probably right. He
Yeah,
probably
I
did.
think he did
Right.
for real.
Right. He fought a few players that game, made some bets, and players lost bets. So they go into class the week and they come into practice right after class, hitting the weight room once again, and they're gonna be on the practice field and they're gonna be looking, woo, it's woo, man, bro. I just want to be a fly on the practice field flying around to see what Nick Saban's saying to them, man, because Nick Saban going off. Like real deal going off, like we man.
Hey,
Man,
like I
if
said,
it was in the
stadium-
email, to Gruden, they'd probably both be fired. What he's saying this week.
Shit. Damn.
But
Man.
you know,
that's a tease. That's a tease.
That's a tease,
listeners.
yo.
But now, Therese, like, hey, I also texted back saying that I know right after the loss, I was like, I know that Nick Saban is going to make them run stadiums as soon as they land back in Tuscaloosa. Ain't no waiting till Monday.
No, they had to run it at that stadium. They had to run it there. They
What?
stayed there,
Well,
and
we
they
ain't
had
even-
no place to go after that. They had to
Hey,
sleep on the grass and get up and then
hey,
go
man,
on.
hey, they was eating grass like LSU old coach. Bruh, there ain't no way. There is no way that they left that stadium without getting an earful, bro. Like on walking to the plane, walking to the bus, walking to the plane, getting off the plane, walking to the bus, bruh. Nick Saban going off, like, come on. You already know, man. But them boys effed up real bad on that one right there.
They hurt themselves. But here's the thing, though. At least they have one loss right now, and Texas A&M doesn't have a tiebreaker on SEC. They can still reach the championship game, but one quick question before we actually move on. You think Alabama can still make the playoffs if they don't win the SEC championship?
Depends on how everybody else do. You know.
I say yes because it's Alabama, and that's that's just being real talk with it. Something will set itself up to where it's gonna be Alabama.
I mean,
somehow, some way.
They ain't gonna be in the top, but they'll probably be in like the last motherfucking spot to get into the playoffs.
Last one in, yeah.
If it's not one, it's gonna be the last. It's gonna be number 4.
Yeah, man. So they'll still sneak in there and start fucking their cousins and sisters and shit, man. Hey, man, that's Alabama, man. But they'll get in there, man. They'll get in there somehow, man. Hey, man. Hey, you're hearing it from a Gator fan. I loved it this weekend. I loved it. But
yeah, definitely too, man. Also, man, she's speaking of which, man, that definitely shout out to Coach Novell, man. It look like you got the boys playing football right now, man. That's what I like to see, man. Just keep trusting the process, man, and keep climbing, man. But yeah, it should be interesting. Like I said, I think, like Bree said, I think it's definitely going to depend on what everybody else, does. But I think that, of course, if they win the SEC championship, then yeah, they're going to be in the playoff again. But I really think that if Georgia beats them, I don't think they're making it. Y'all,
yeah, they're not.
Alabama's flawed. That's one thing that we saw it in the Florida game, but we ignored it because you know why? Because it's Alabama, and we're used to them correcting everything that they done. But Bama is just they are not playing the defense that we used to seeing. But of course, they haven't played the defense like we used to see them play like the past 5 seasons. I mean, ever since Jalen Hurts, they've been a Big 12 team. Let's just keep it real. They're known for their scoring. They can throw it across the yard. Great offense, but they just don't play that defense like we're used to seeing a traditional Nick Saban defense. I think that DC is going to be gone after the end of the semester. So don't get it twisted. Some changes will definitely be made, even if they, do do make it, to the game. But I think they have one more loss before people are like, yeah, this is just another Big 12 team. We might as well put Oklahoma in. And if we're just going to have this,
the Sooners,
Alabama again. But yeah, definitely crazy. Definitely crazy, man. So everybody's flawed. Everybody's flawed this year.
But what about what happened after the game, though?
Yeah, let's talk about something crazy. Man, Pinhead number one. Apparently, it was like some.
Honestly, guys, hold on. I want to make a slight amendment. Y'all see it first. We're going to have the first amendment on this show, and I just want to just say, you know what? Especially after reading the news story, man, it's just, man, we don't need to dignify a Pinhead for this, man. This is just stupid. There's just no other way to just describe it, man. But if y'all haven't heard, man, there was actually a watch party of the game in the Birmingham suburb of Bessemer, Alabama. And apparently some guys got into an argument about which team was overall better after the Texas A&M and Alabama game was over. And unfortunately, like I said, some doofus, not just doofus, man, some shithead really thought that settling this argument,
of course not,
had to involve shooting somebody. So he shot another man just because of the argument about who was a better football team between Texas A&M and Alabama. I know that this isn't my night to rant, guys, but I just want to just say something right quick, before we get going with the show, and just say two things. It's one thing, to just talk trash and just talk smack, and sometimes, just get messed and get fucked up for your team. I am not getting fucked up for a team that I've never met these people before. I don't know these people personally. They're not family. These people are going to be living their lives afterwards. Like I said, these guys are going to be, they're going to sleep, wake up, go to class, work out, go to practice. They're going to still keep living their lives, and they're going to be future millionaires, in the NFL, or they're going to be successful in whatever profession they choose afterwards. They're going to be living their lives. Don't throw your life away over people and things that's not doing anything for you. I bet y'all that none of these guys have any familiar connections to either Texas A&M or Bama. Nope. But yet one guy completely threw his life away and took another man's life over a dumbass argument.
And that's the crazy part, man. What you just said right there is a hit point right there, because it's a possibility that they didn't have really close connection to it, only just the football team itself. So it becomes like a weird, like, why would you do something like this? And this is ramifications on on people's lives over a game. And I know people take that stuff seriously, but you can only take it so far. Like, a lot of folks do take the football games, college football, as serious as folks take, NFL football. Like, it's actually will be a dope social experiment just to go over like the psychology of it all, and somebody studies people's mental patterns about it. But like, you see how that works, because how one person becomes so initiated with that team, they'll go to shooting somebody for it. Like, that's wild to me.
It is wild, man.
Nick Saban, because I can almost tell you that the guy who probably shot the young brother was probably an Alabama fan pissed off at the game. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Nick Saban is not saving you from whatever jail or whatever punishment that's coming your way. You don't believe me? Go to that man's house talking about some. Hey, Nick. I shot a man back in Bessemer trying to defend your honor. Nick's gonna turn your ass into the police.
Man, boy, if he do that for real,
bruh,
officer, get him. Get this man off my property.
Man, that'll be the funniest
I got
thing in the
somebody
world.
on my property saying that they killed a man in Bessemer. If y'all don't come to my house right now and get this Negro off of my lawn,
Bro, he looking for the Aflac duck right now. Like, bro, I need that life insurance.
Oh, Affleck laughing at his ass. Affleck, I can't save you.
And I can't even save Nick Saban or Deion Sanders. Both of them motherfuckers out, man, bruh. There is no way. I love the Gators. I hate UGA, and I hate Florida State. But if I'm a fan and there's some other fans of those other teams on them days that we play them teams, bro, it's gonna be a lot of shit talking. But bro, I didn't go to Florida. I have family members that went to Florida. I have family members that went to Florida State. I got friends that went to Georgia. But bro, I'm not shooting you because y'all beat us, bro. Okay, y'all beat us this year. It's cool.
Congratulations.
Man.
It's gonna be a lot of shit talking. I'm still gonna talk shit.
We're gonna do it drinking beer, man. That's it. We're gonna do it drinking beer.
I'm not about to shoot you because a team that I ain't never been on the campus, ain't been nowhere close to the campus. I'm gonna shoot you because your team beat my team. No way, Jose, dog. No way, Jose. And whoever it was that shot and killed dude, just need to go on ahead, stay in jail, get that life sentence, and just get the fuck on, man. Because
unfortunately, he hasn't been caught. That's not read the story tree. If he hasn't been caught yet, they know who did it, but he just hasn't been. He just hasn't, they just have picked him. They haven't picked him up. He hasn't just been. Yeah.
Oh, so they treating us like the people that ran up on the Capitol. Because you got cameras everywhere, and you know who did it, but we're just gonna let you just run free for a little bit. Oh, okay. Very well.
I mean, this happened in the hood, so ain't nobody documented any.
Ain't nobody saying nothing. Ain't nobody
snitching.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it really would be a great episode of First 48. No doubt.
Hey, you took the words right out of my mouth, boy. That First 48 on deck.
Like the season premiere of or season finale.
No, I'll watch it. I promise you, I'll watch it.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I'll watch it.
Not go Ronaldo.
No. What I was saying is it reminded me of the stories that was told about the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cowboys beefs, and there were stories how the same thing happened. Like either the Cowboys or the Philadelphia Eagles won, and the other person was talking smack about it, and he came out and he stabbed him, and stabbed him like multiple times, and the man went to jail for life. Like what I'm saying, like this dude lost his life over a game, like nothing else. A game, and those teams and the players don't even care about that. Like they don't even know what's going on, and they won't even understand why would you do something like that, or let alone vouch for you. So, like the joke was going, like, Nick Saban ain't gonna do nothing to you. Like he's not gonna help you. Anybody in Alabama is not gonna help you.
He ain't gonna put no money in his books
at all. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna be hurting.
His books.
You got some college books.
Oh no.
Not happening, bro.
So yeah, he's gonna be looking bad. And all because of that team. That's a wild thing.
Guys, I'm just be straight up again. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it multiple times, man. But I'm just gonna say it one more time for emphasis. I am not catching a body for any sports teams that I cheer for.
Right.
I am not doing that under any circumstances.
No.
Again, do y'all sound are y'all hearing how stupid that sounds? Y'all gonna catch a body, not for your family, not for your friends, but for a whole bunch of people you've never met before in your life.
Not even for the women folk. Not even for your baby mama. Not even for your baby daddy. Y'all catching it for a team that don't know you. They don't know you. They don't know you from the person that drove the bus from the airport to the field.
Nope.
They don't know you, dog. Why? Why would you go so hard for a team? And almost every 2 to 3 years, it's gonna be somebody different on that team. That ain't gonna
somebody
know
different.
you.
It's gonna be different. There's gonna be a different coach. And again, if
different coach?
If you get and the thing is, Tariq, if they get caught, like you said, man, if you get caught doing this, Dan Mullen is not paying your bail. Dan Mullen is not paying for your lawyer.
Dan Mullen going back to the country club and he gonna chill just like nothing happened. He gonna be like, oh, another shooting at the game. Oh no, I need to go see who this is. No, he going home to his wife and his kids. If you got kids at home, and they gonna be chilling, and he gonna be getting ready for next week game. He's not about to go have no memorial, give you money on Cash App, start a GoFundMe for your funeral services. They ain't doing none of that. They not doing none of that. Y'all just cheer for your team. If your team lose, team win. Just cheer for your team and go the fuck home. Why are you shooting somebody because a team that nobody, the janitor at the damn school don't know your ass, and you live in the same town. He don't know your maintenance, don't know you, and you shoot somebody because they said, "Oh, Texas A&M better." Oh no, Alabama better, bruh. It comes down to any given Saturday, any given, even NFL, even given. Well, NFL is Thursday, Sunday, or Monday, but any given night, dog, somebody can take the L. Somebody can take the L, so you just got to be ready for it. And yeah, that shit was straight up foolishness for sure.
Yes. Stupid as fuck.
Oh, yeah. Man, let's talk about this NBA preseason. You got these crazy stories with Kyrie Irving, man. That dude. I just heard that he can't something about he ain't able to play. I guess probably till he gets his vaccinations.
Yeah, he got to get both of them. As they be saying, both of them. He got to get both of them now.
Yeah. The next organization finally put their foot down and said, "We're sick of the shit." Yeah. That's what it is.
Bro, why? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, bruh. Reggie, man. Reggie. They tell you to come to work, right?
Yeah.
And no.
Because I got a job.
You ain't bringing because y'all got, I don't know about Ronaldo, but y'all got office jobs, man. So they tell y'all to come to work, dog. They tell y'all to come. Hey man, come in the office Tuesday and Thursday. But since y'all ain't got no vaccination, y'all can't come Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Well, y'all ain't got no vaccination. Y'all can't come. Y'all can't be up nowhere close to me if y'all ain't got no vaccination. Talking about y'all about to work in the cubicle right here. No, sir. No, sir. And then these boys out here sweating, passing the ball at each other on the jet, in the locker room. Bruh, you don't got no vaccination, bruh. You ain't got no vaccination. You can't just be playing on the away games. You still gonna be in close contact. Like, come on, dog. If they would have went with that plan, I would have been like, boy, y'all dumb as hell. How you gonna tell them not to practice with the team, but you want them to play with the team on the away games?
That don't make
sense. He can't play no home game. He can't play no home games or practice, but you want him to play on the away games. Bruh, on the away games. You know what, Keith?
That was what was said. I bet you that's what was said in the conversation. Somebody had a real come to Jesus moment and just said, you know what, guys? This makes no sense. for anybody to be a part-time participant. Like it's again, do y'all sound how crazy this is? This guy who you're paying a whole bunch of money for, and I guarantee you that if you have him playing half the games, he still wants his full money. He doesn't want to get paid for the away games. He wants to get paid for all 82.
Well, you
I
get
guarantee y'all.
This man said he got his vacation
you
time
get paid
round
for
up from
every game you
last year.
play in. You get every game you bounce a ball, that's the game you're gonna get paid for. You don't get paid for the ones that you ain't gonna bounce the ball. Because you ain't even following the team rules. Or how you gonna play on the team if you ain't following the team rules?
I think the team rules. This is the New York State. That's the thing that people are understanding. This is a public health edict from the city of New York that's saying that nobody who isn't vaccinated can be up in these major indoor events. This is a city ordinance that he's choosing not. And again, he's choosing for whatever. Again, like I said, because I hate having this conversation, I'm just gonna, do my prerequisite, just saying,
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't care whether or not you're conservative, liberal, or somewhere in between. There are consequences to actions, no matter who you are, and there is no such thing as a freedom from those consequences. Kyrie Irving has dug his heels into one issue, and if this is the way that he wants to choose, if this is the hill that he's dedicated to dying on, then ultimately he has to face the consequences of those decisions. And the thing is, though, it's not just this decision. The fact, like you said earlier, Tarif, this dude last year literally just took games off because he felt like he didn't want to play. He felt like he didn't want to play, and he said, "Guys, I'm not going to play this game."
You got them two superstars to come there and play with you.
Exactly.
Because of you,
man. Come on,
That would have pissed me off right there, for real.
Look, y'all, this is really how it breaks down with Kyrie, man. From what I'm gathering from him, he's showing a lot of signs of him just not really wanting to play ball right now. And what he really needs to do, what he really needs to do, and again, I don't know who I don't know how his character, I don't know who he is like that as a person, but coming from the analysis point of view of it, he really needs to go ahead and take some time off from basketball. Maybe, I guess, retire, semi-retire, or just retire, period, for right now, because his head is not in the game. He's missing all these games because of personal reason last year, right? Again, these are all signs of pointing to the fact that basketball might not be in your peripheral right now. Like, basketball might not be, it might be something that you love to do, something that you're passionate about, but it's not in a focal point right now because your mental health is where it's at, for real. So it's definitely something where you might need to go ahead and, forfeit this money and you're doing a disservice for your team for doing that. You said you was going to play for them. You was going to, your contract is saying you're going to do this for the team. So, it'd be wrong for them. You do want that money still. So forfeit your contract like that, man, and just go, get your thorough help, that you need. And that's good if you do. If you need that mental help, go ahead, man. That's the most important thing that you should do right now. But it's getting to the end game to where it's interrupting everything that he's going to do. Like, he's not making bread now. He can't play basketball, even if he goes to the play on other games. There's ordinance in the other games too, in the away games. So he might can't play it in. It's going to be the same thing. Like, I'm not letting that player come in if he's not vaccinated either. That's and away games as well. So it's a possibility that he plays no games.
Bruh.
So,
Bruh. Every time he said, or almost every time, I ain't gonna say every time, but almost every time he said that he was not playing or he had personal reasons, motherfucker came back like a goddamn charity case. He was giving away something or doing something for somebody. Bruh, if you want to do that, bruh, if you want to be out there and give your money away or do something like really nice for some people, hey, man, ain't nobody clocking you on that, bruh. Ain't nobody downing you on that. Not
I got
one,
support, man.
not
For sure.
1%.
I'm glad
Bruh.
you're doing
Not
something.
1%. You are not getting down for that. But bruh, they paying you. They paying you and them other two mofos that you got to come to the team. They paying y'all like, they probably paying y'all like $200 million, dog, or probably $200 million plus a total salary for the years that y'all signed on the contracts, bro. So you might want to try to find it in your deep down in your spirit to come on and play, dog. Because, bruh, if I give y'all all this money and then you talking about, oh, no, I ain't gonna get the vaccine, but I want to play the away game. Bro, you ain't stepping not one foot, not one toe out of your 10 toes, dog. You're not stepping one toe in my facility, and you're not stepping one toe on the away court, dog. I know
two courts for real. He can't do it there. He can't do it in San Francisco or Toronto. I can tell you that. I can tell you that for a fact.
But ain't nobody going to Toronto.
I think they can go back to Toronto this year.
They wouldn't let us four blacks in Toronto right now. So yeah, we ain't doing a goddamn thing in Toronto. But he has to understand. Just like Ben Simmons came to his senses and went to the facilities this week. The boy that lost.
I bet you that was awkward as hell.
It had to be awkward.
Oh, yeah, it was real awkward because motherfuckers have been talking about you, say we can't, even the coach say we can't do shit with you, can't win with you.
No.
Bro, Joel Embiid
be a fly on the wall.
On the young man. Joel Embiid at the top of saying on the young man, guys.
Right after the game, he was like, wow, son. Just fucking shot him down. But he still went to work.
Be a fly on the wall.
He won't be with the 76 at the start of the season.
Yeah,
that's definitely gonna be the plan.
Something.
Oh yeah,
they have to.
They're making negotiations right now.
I think Ben needs to do this too because Ben needs to do this too because, like y'all said, his trade value's down. Nobody wants to, you know what I'm saying? Like he needs to prove some type of way what's up. Like he. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's going to take his contract, and somebody wants to figure out what they have first before they even make any kind of moves and assets and whatever. Like, you know, do Philly never need to bring somebody else besides Ben Simmons because of how he, you know, how he is right now? Like, and you know, Ben Simmons got to do some contract renegotiation or something. I don't know. Like, it's just because it becomes a big deal. So, and he see he see that money being lost consistently, so you know that tune turned over.
Oh, yeah.
You know what it is. Money do talk,
bruh.
You saw that check down deposit when that check on deposit.
Hey,
what you do,
man? That shit say
when that check on deposit in your account.
That shit say 2 pennies instead of 50 pennies. Hey man, I'm back on the court. I'm back on the court.
Ben Simmons woke up. He looked at his app. He looked on his map. He checked in his app. You know, then he did his Apple ID to get into the bank. He looked at that bank account. No deposit.
Zero.
Oh, they for real. Oh, they for real.
Oh, I can't even put gas. I can't even put gas in the Porsche this morning. Jeez.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is weird. Yeah. So, okay. Let me holler at my agent real quick. Hey, Paul, what's up, man? What's going on? How does this work?
Take your ass to work. Take your ass to work there, young Simmons.
Yeah, you might want to check in.
How this works is you actually go to the facility, show up.
Oh yeah, you might want to go ahead and step in there real quick, dog. Get you a couple thousand, then get back out of there. Get back out.
Yeah. Just be awkward, man. You want to take that. You want to take all that. Just then come in there, practice, and sit down and get your money, bro.
That's it. But I know KD and the Beard are mad as hell at Kyrie right now, man.
As they should. Y'all be pissed off.
I'm sure they were mad at him during the season. I'm sure they was mad with him during the season. Like, bro, you taking time off to do some charity work, bro? You can't do no charity work on our off days. Like, seriously.
Exactly. Hey, LeBron James finds time to do it. LeBron James does it.
I mean,
In the offseason.
that's what foundations are for, bro. That's what you hire somebody to do that, man. You could, you know what I'm saying? Like you got a foundation. Let that make your money, and then when you're in the off season, you know, you make your appearances and stuff happen. Like, you know, it's like it's levels to the game, man. It's ways it works itself out.
No, Kyrie said I'm doing this shit during the season. Ain't no waiting to the off season. I'm gonna be here with my foundation, so they say so they can say I'm doing some stuff. They ain't gonna say I ain't doing nothing during the season, bruh. You get paid to play basketball, dog. You don't get paid to do nothing other than that, dog. Your main job is playing basketball, which you do very well. But people want to see more of you on the court and not out in the communities. They want to see you in the community too, but they want to see you on the court, dog. That's the only reason we know you.
I don't want to say this. I almost want to say he's using that as a crutch now. It's almost he's using that as a crutch because like Ronaldo is absolutely right when he says his priority is not basketball. And that was the word on him when he was coming out, you know, in the NBA draft. He might not like basketball, you know, the way that you would expect, you know, a top level, you know, number one draft pick is supposed to. The book was already out on this man back at Duke. The book was already out on him. And he's basically, even though I don't think anybody knew he was as crazy as he was, or dude was, you know, a damn idiot, but we knew that, you know, he was injury prone, and like I said, how much does he love the game? Because he clearly loves what the game brings to him. And said he wouldn't be doing any of this. You know, everybody loves what the game brings to you. Everybody loves the checks. Everybody loves the women.
Yes. And the song ain't called Money Cash Hoes for nothing.
Basically. Yes. But everybody can't love what you need to do to maintain it. Maintaining it is the hard part.
Yes. That's why nobody wanna, man. Since you brought up LeBron, the man is in 19th season and he done got slimmer. Bruh, his before pregame warm-up was running down the whole court and dunking or laying the ball up. Not half court like they do in high school and middle school. The whole court running up and down that thing, man. So, if you're not gonna put in the work in the off season like LeBron and then come back slimmer and ready, then you don't need to be getting no triple figure salary, bro. You don't need to be getting no multiple year contract and no triple year salary, bro, because you ain't putting in the work, bro. You're not putting in the work. And it's obviously Kyrie ain't putting in the work to be the best Kyrie. Because if he put in the work anywhere close to LeBron, bro, Kyrie, man.
Again,
bro, Kyrie's the bomb, bro. Like I'm still to this day.
There's a reason why folks expect or at least have the Nets as a preseason favorites, because we know that all three of them could get busy off the court. We know this for a fact, guys.
When they turn up to level 10, man, they are unstoppable, bro. They are unstoppable. Nobody will stop them.
They can get busy, but they ain't getting busy all together, man.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing about it. It ain't no big three. It ain't no big three. And that's one of the reasons why. I'm mad about that too. I'm mad that that didn't work. Y'all know this. I've never believed in Brooklyn because I never thought that the big three was ever going to really be the big three that people expected. I always thought there was going to be chemistry.
And now I was one of those people, bro.
Yeah. Bruh. I know. Oh, yeah. I definitely remember my brother. I remember.
Man. Them boys, no. No way, Jose, man. Them boys, all three of them got to be on the same accord. Not one of them can be off if they trying to get the championship. Not one of them. They all got to be booming. They all got to be going in, dog. If one of them is off, man, it's just like it was last year. It was couple of points away.
Yeah, man. But when they all turned on, though, bro, when they're all on level 20, when they all Super Saiyan mode, bro, it's Armageddon, dog. It's Armageddon. It's like,
they was
they just
like
storming
80
through.
Points. Just them three.
It was looking scary, man. It was looking scary. I was like, this is like if we go back to if you and the audience go back to one of our previous episodes, we were mentioning the games last year in the playoffs when they were just ramming them cats like this juggernaut. So it's gonna be interesting to see how all of them play itself out, and then what's Kyrie gonna do, man? Because I really do want to see him play. I really do. Like if he really wants to figure this out and let us do some personal stuff, you have to take some time off, man. Like do what you gotta do, man. But I feel like for the service of us fans, don't do both, man, because you're giving us a disservice and you're giving your fans and the team a disservice for doing that, man. Like you messing up with them. And you're messing up everybody else because they trust you. They're not, they want you to be good. So, but if you're not going to be, if you're not going to play for them, then go ahead and
of course not.
Step out. Yeah, clock out, man, and then come back when you're
good. What a shame.
What a shame.
If I have that talent, man, just know I still be wee. But anyway, jeez,
y'all hate to see it. Hate to see it.
Hate to see it. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Hate to see it, man. Y'all know the question. Y'all know that. Y'all know the title, baby.
Yeah.
Tonight. First rounders, y'all.
Yep.
Apple Podcast, Spotify, SoundCloud,
you
YouTube,
already know.
Son. You
Yep.
already
Rounders,
know.
baby. I'm glad y'all
already
tonight.
slow.
Oh yes. Yeah, I hope y'all sniffing it like Mr. Tony Yayo used to.
Oh, you wildin', man.
Hey,
yo.
So
I heard you got a rant up, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
I heard you got a rant.
So there's a
This one everybody's waiting for.
There's a new
He's
expansion.
looking for that octopus. My bad.
Yes.
My bad.
Sound like James Bond.
Yes. So there's this new NHL expansion team called the Seattle Kraken. It's a hockey team. How the hell you gonna get an NHL expansion team but not bring back the Seattle Sonics? Just don't make any sense, man. Just like having a basketball team in Oklahoma City. Just don't make any sense.
Oof.
It's rough in these streets.
It's rough. But don't get me wrong, man. The team, the Seattle Kraken, man, that team is fire. That name is fire.
I like that.
Hoping they home game. They gotta do this like for the first home game. Everybody get like that attend to get shots of Kraken. That'll be dope for real.
I've tried that too, man. It's pretty good.
I've had that like when I was in Georgia, back in the Georgia Southern days. It's straight.
Here it is, y'all. Look, y'all need to have a complimentary shot of Kraken and calamari at the game, man. It's got to be. It's got to be. Ain't no other way.
Yeah. Yes.
Man, our stomach be tore up.
And some octopus for sure.
Yeah.
But you never know.
Calamari
It could be octopus.
Yeah, I've had calamari like one time before. It's okay. It just, I don't know, it's just different, but
calamari my joint, man.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about, bro.
Shout out to Carabas for sure on that time.
You already know.
Yeah, buddy.
But before I get to the next topic, I was gonna say, man, these NHL, they getting these expansion teams. I know the Vegas Knights, they just started probably like 4 or 5 years ago, and the NBA I know the thing. NBA definitely got more teams than them and more money than the NHL. Why we ain't getting no more expansion teams? That's all I just want to say. Like that's crazy.
Bring back the Thrashers. That's all I care about. Bring back the Thrashers.
Yeah, punk ass Winnipeg Jets.
Right.
Thrashers.
Bring back the Thrashers, man. ATL
Oh
Thrash.
Lord.
Yep.
Oh Lord.
Yeah,
Oh,
Kovacic was one of the best players in the game, man.
Yep, him
Come on, man.
Danny Heatley.
Come on.
Yeah. y'all just took the franchise away for what?
To down Winnipeg.
Yeah, they weren't ready. Yeah, man, they weren't ready for an all-black hockey team, man. That's all. That's all it was.
No,
They
I
took
feel
it
like
away
a
because they
team,
weren't
I
ready.
feel like a hockey team here in Atlanta would be lit, man. Especially if it's an all-black hockey team.
Yeah.
That'd be
man,
another addition to the Atlanta. It'd be like, oh shit,
Yeah, man.
let's
That's
just
it.
go
Get
to
an
Atlanta.
all black team and get Jerome McGinley, bro. That's all we can say, man. Just get Jerome
Come on.
McGinley.
It'd
And
be
then
lit,
Jerome
man.
McGinley transition to be the coach. That's what we're gonna do, baby.
It'd be lit,
We're going
man.
right now.
Fights.
Majority, you know what I'm saying? A majority
Every
black
game.
team. It'd be dope.
Fights every game for sure.
Ah, yes. Yep.
Just like Cedric the Entertainer said, see me out there without a hockey stick just skating around. For sure.
He's stupid, man.
Yes.
But
Looking
shoot,
for a
why y'all
fight.
playing,
Let's
man? The Penguins and Lightning play earlier tonight.
Oh, Penguins gave him
Oh,
the
yeah.
Lightning to work.
Yeah, yes they did.
Oh, yeah.
Crosby,
Did he even play?
he didn't play. Yeah, but he didn't play in the game. Shoot, guys, it feels like Sidney Crosby's been in the league for like the past 30 years.
Yeah. He was supposed to coming out of I don't know how they do coming out of high school, wherever he came from. He was supposed to be like the next like LeBron James of hockey. That's all I know about it. Hockey is that dude.
He probably has like where his mouthpiece is at is probably what teeth he has left. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever his mouthpiece covers, that's what teeth he has left right now. So yeah,
Yep.
I'm sure of it. Sure of it.
Nah, you crazy. Yes. Man, enough of that hockey stuff, man. Let's talk about NFL. First, so let's talk about Russell Wilson's injury. And you think that might can be the end of the Seahawks era for him?
No. It's only the beginning, sir. So let me tell you why he got the middle finger, broken. You know what I'm saying? The ligaments and whatnot. A little snapped and whatnot. You want to know why, man? Do you want to know why?
Why is that, man?
Because he was still out there flexing on Future, man. He was out there like, hey, fuck you, Future, and boom, shot the, he was shooting a middle finger, dog, and got broken, dog. Got broken. Came back.
Dang, so you saying it was the Future curse?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yes. Future's still out here getting it. He's still out there getting it too, but he was trying to flex a little too hard, man. Just play the game, bro. Can't be shooting Future the baby daddy. You can't be shooting the other baby daddy the finger, man. Be playing the game.
Hey man, Future is undefeated, man. He has he's that F boy mentality, man. You know how he is out there. He's the winner right now. But
keeping toxic masculinity alive.
No, he puts on a master class of that. But like Seattle is gonna be.
He should be on the OWN network.
He should be. Seattle is gonna be interesting, man, because we haven't seen Russell hurt before. I haven't seen Russell hurt before. So like, let alone this would be his first time missing the games, right? Or he's been available for the longest time, which is another good reason why he's one of the top quarterbacks ever, and he's worth all that money. Is he's never hurt. So now that he's out for 8 weeks, this is going to be a weird transition. I believe definitely for the Seahawks, but it's going to hurt them. They're going to know how 49ers felt every time their quarterback got hurt. So they're going to see how it feels, and the adjustments that got to be made. It's not going to be good because they're already in a tough division as it is.
So Ronaldo was saying he has no sympathy for for the Seattle Seahawks.
Not
That's
at
what
all,
that sounds like.
At all. Oh well. Sorry, man. Next man up, as we say down there. Next man up. Gino. All right, Mr. Smith. You ready? He did a cool job coming in. I thought they was going to do something. So what?
No, I say you're right. It's the Geno Smith show coming up.
Yeah. I'm just saying he did a good job. Well, he kind of sort of did a good job coming in for Russell for that minute. He had a really cool little drive, but then it flamed out. So he's going to be dependent on DK Metcalf more than ever now, and that's going to suck because Lockett is on my fantasy. He's not going to be throwing Lockett over. So burn.
Yeah. This definitely have big fantasy repercussions. You're right about that.
Yeah,
you're right about that.
It's gonna be whoever out there in the audience and out now in our fantasy football in first round, man. If you got DK Metcalf, you're gonna be pretty good, probably.
Yeah, I got DK. Yeah, I got DK Metcalf.
Oh, okay. Well, you're gonna be pretty good, man. He's gonna be that man's He's gonna be Geno Smith's number one guy. I promise you. Because he's gonna be looking crazy, like I'm gonna just throw it up there, and DK Metcalf's gonna get it. So,
pretty much.
Yeah, but it's just it's just interesting to see how this is Russell Wilson really first time being out multiple games. Like, dang, how this is gonna work. And they're saying more so than it's not gonna be it's gonna be a 4-week timetable, but it's gonna be him trying to get used to the muscle coming back or whatever, and his throwing hand. So it might be a little bit more than that. It's gonna be more than the 8 games. It might be, they might shut him down. So this could be the end of the Seattle season.
I think so too. I think somebody in the group said that they was already done before his injury. But with the NFC West, like I said in one of the past podcasts, I said the NFC West is just gonna beat up on each other. So
which is what they're doing right now.
They're doing right now.
Exactly what they're doing.
And I guess it's the irony of the NFL scheduling for us to get that going right now. So these next few weeks is going to be just us beating up on each other before it gets to the final stretches of the playoffs and see what happens. Whoever comes out the winner of that is just pretty much Squid Games right now with us right now. So
I tell you one thing, like
I see what you did there, Ronaldo. I see what you did there, man. That was nice.
But I will tell you this about the NFC West, like it's gonna come down to how many games? How many is it? It's like 17 games now. So it'll be week 18. That's gonna be interesting. So that can be like who'll win those games will win the NFC West. So,
yeah, man. We the Niners played the Rams in the last game. So that could be, it could be once the Niners get their ish together, it could be Niners against the Rams for the whoever the title, man. For the title of the NFC.
Don't sleep with those Cardinals, man. Cardinals the only undefeated
team. Let's go ahead and call the spade a spade. And Cardinals are who they are right now, man. Yeah. They really are.
Like I said, they're gonna slip up and lose too, man. Like I said, that division is gonna be so competitive. I think.
Oh yeah, like I said, they're not going to finish it defeat, but right now, like Ronaldo said, man, that's just they're it right now, man. I got to give props where props is due. Kyler Murray looking like a real NFL quarterback, so definitely got to give it to him. So, of course, having DeAndre Hopkins doesn't hurt, and the fact they only gave up,
and AJ Green's on that team too, but.
The fact you only gave a black a mile and a pack of bubble yum for him is also
that's what made me mad the most. The fact of how they got him. Like, I understand they got DeAndre Hopkins. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, me as a 49ers fans hearing that, like, damn, how the hell did they get DeAndre Hopkins?
And this man got a real part of him.
What? And then to find out what they traded to get him, I'm like, wait, y'all did what's to get DeAndre Hopkins? Like,
yep.
Man, I was like, I'm about to go find Bill O'Brien and what? Come on, bro. Let's have a sit down and talk. Like, what are you doing? Let me go over your, your thought process, man. Because I would love to put this on the TV or something, man. Because you might be certified crazy.
This man got a pizza from Talon's Grill.
That's crazy.
And a damn burger and a burger from Landrum.
No.
No, hold up, B. My man's got a meal plan. Got one meal plan. That man got one meal plan and a Chick-fil-A sandwich for DeAndre Hopkins.
Nah, he got a meal plan and a wristband to GQ.
This man got a damn. This man got a 2-liter from Tyler's from Picker from dang, what's the grocery store called? The Picker something. Pickle Barrel.
Man,
Barrel.
yo, audience, in case y'all wonder, we're going off of reminiscences of Georgia Southern days, man. So these are definitely incredible spots. Yep. Hopefully, some of our listeners at Georgia Southern know what we're talking about too.
Hey, if you know, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
If you know, you know.
Exactly. So yeah, it's looking good for those Cardinals. To be totally honest with you, I'm really fascinated with what's going on in the AFC right now, bro. Like,
yes,
you got some emerging superstar quarterbacks going on in the AFC right now. Like,
Josh Allen,
dope. It's yo, Josh Allen is like, I as much as I am a huge fan of being a Niner. I'm a Niner until I die, for sure. But like, I'm also a fan of the sport, and I really love what Josh Allen is doing right now, dog. Like, I'm just watching him play. Is like, you know what I'm saying? Is watching like poetry, bro. Like, he's just doing some dope passes. He's running when he needs to run. He's very Steve Young-esque right now, dog. To me, like, he's just looking incredible out there. He just, you know what I'm saying, doing some dimes, man. He's being MVP talk right now, so I'm really enjoying him. And then, you know, like we talked about in the group chat, you know, Justin Herbert said hello. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you know, here he goes. And he's being good too, man. And it's crazy how they're turning over the ties with Kansas City. They're no longer, you know, the king of the land.
Yep, exactly. And that's the thing about it, Ronaldo. You touched on it. These emerging superstars are supplanting and quicker than we thought, because again, everybody, you know, again, don't get me wrong, y'all. Patrick Mahomes still has game.
That man Mahomes is still that dude.
Oh, for sure.
We are not kicking them down, or at least throwing dirt, you know, on the dirt in the grave yet. But what we can recognize is we got dudes coming for the throne. Not just, you know, Josh Allen, and just like you pointed out, Brandon. I too was very wrong about what Josh Allen was going to be in the NFL. I definitely take that L. I thought Josh Allen was going to already bust out right now. Yeah, I thought he would bust out, but God, I was wrong.
And who was the quarterback? The other quarterback that was in his class was Baker Mayfield. Was he in that? Was in that class?
I don't think it was Baker. Who else?
He got me on this up now.
Yeah, I was about to say definitely got up.
But that's also not, you know what I'm saying? That's also man, Lamar Jackson.
I was just about to say Lamar Jackson like he put on a show.
Oh, he got me a win on one of my other fantasy league teams.
Dog. He's like, you know what I'm saying? He's doing some amazing things still right now. So he's saying like, hey, hello, I'm here too. So, and all these guys we're talking about, young, emerging, and they're gonna be there for a good minute. Then the AFC, man, it's been a minute since we had to talk about the AFC besides, you know, Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? That was really the only reason we talked about the AFC. So it was really Tom Brady and, you know, and everybody else. But now, and then I'm glad Tom Brady's out of the AFC, so nobody can talk about him anymore. You got these boys showing out, you know, like these, and you know, of course, we got the AFC West with the Raiders. You know, they got something going on, whatever. But putting that part to the side, their team is emerging. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be interesting to see how the AFC is gonna be. You know, a really fun ride to check out.
Brandon, I knew Lamar Jackson was in his class. Lamar Jackson was the last pick of that first round. Yep. Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, and Josh Rosen. Who's a backup? Who's a backup right now for the Atlanta Falcons?
Didn't he make a racist comment too? In the tweet.
We're trying to get everybody, huh?
Somebody have made one. It might have been. You know what? It might have been Josh Allen.
I want to say Josh Allen.
It seemed like Josh Allen learned from his mistakes.
Boy.
Oh yeah.
Boy.
He learned from his mistakes.
No, paper trail is the new. I mean, electronic emails and paper trail, bro. Like.
Oh yes.
Emails. Oh man.
I might be gone next week. You never know. Anyway,
Boy.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yes.
oof.
Hold on, B. Did you say that? Didn't you say that you took an L?
Oh, I
You
took my
your
first
L.
I took my first L against Ronaldo's team. Yup. Yup.
Yeah.
Took it for my L.
Yes.
It wasn't as bad. Hey, that L wasn't as bad as John Gruden's though.
Woo!
Yup. That leads to my second pinhead of the day. John Gruden, man. What the hell, dog? How you gonna be sending these little homophobic emails, man? Like
This man got us to give him another pinhead on the show tonight.
Yeah.
That's how bad he did it.
This man sent emails, bro. Like, dude, you can literally just like type it up and just delete it. Nah, you click the send button. Like, you just didn't want to say that in person.
Coach Edwards
7 years
told us about hitting that send button.
Yeah.
Edwards told us about this, guys.
Exactly.
Just don't get it. Man.
But why would he want conversation going on like that anyway? Is he because he's just lazy not to want to talk to somebody? Like why would you not want to have conversations like
this?
He
just had time. It sounded like he had time, Ronaldo. That's the thing about it. Because like you said, he was, he was a representative or at least an analyst for ESPN at the time. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that fact much later. But again, during the 7-year period, he was having these email conversations, just like he was just having them, just like he was having them in front of his boys. These were conversations, he was having, and like I read on Twitter, this man seemed to have forgotten that this just creates a whole paper trail for folks to just follow you. There ain't no get rid of this stuff over email. There ain't no trashing it. Like I said, because again, if you didn't know, listeners, this all came to light because the NFL is investigating the Washington football team about the misconduct that was happening under Dan Snyder, or at least not just recently, just been. If y'all haven't read it already, y'all don't know, man. Just look up everything regarding that entire club, not just the football team, but just that entire club. It's just all bad. And again, if y'all didn't know, Ronaldo actually used to work for the Atlanta Falcons, so he knows what it's like working for not just he works for an NFL team, so he's very versed and familiar about how these organizations are ran.
No, it's definitely it is a thorough network, man. And for one, I understand why the IT people are the most important and most highly paid people out there as well, because they protect everything, man. And I worked for the Atlanta Falcons foundation side, so I've still had access when they gave me my email to just the NFL, NFL server, man. And then, I just so happened to be in the office one day and just typing up the @ sign and see what happens and who I can get in contact with. And I saw every name in the NFL network, NFL book. I can get to Kyle Shanahan if I want to. And he gave me his email and shows up, and then I can type him as an email and send it out to him. Point of the matter being is just
an email saying you're a fuckboy still, but that's neither here nor there.
See?
that would be even funny, man. That would be even funny. Like, hey, just giving you a nice little sending off, like you still owe it, man. But anywho, but yeah, it's like all of that to say, like they have that put together, man. Like, and even if that's not even part of the NFL network, it's just NFL like network as in like the emails, whatever. You still have, it's in the server period. Like emails are just going to be there for the taking. And if you think you're going to delete it and it's gone, I'm pretty sure Brandon can talk about that as well. Being IT, like it's still there.
Brandon knows.
Nope, I sure do.
It's it's still there, man. You know what I'm saying? You're delete. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you think you can do to after you send that thing, whatever you think you can do to think that it's going to be gone to spirit, there's people that's going to find it. So. And the deeper thing of all of it, like you mentioned before, you guys, like this was the Washington football team, which was then the Redskins investigation. And there's been nothing but bad stories coming out of that team, man. Like from as far as like the organizational standpoint, like it's been nothing but bad press. Like that, whoever's in their, public relations is, they probably have a tough ass job because all they doing is putting out fires from everything. So it's going to end up looking crazy if that's, this was basically John Gruden getting fired with just a fallout from watching them 600,000 emails. So that's not even the biggest thing that happened. I'm more than sure them watching in some more emails, they're gonna pull out something even worse.
Oh yeah, that's why the NFL Players Association is petitioning the NFL to actually release all the emails that they've dug up so far. Because again,
it's going to be earth shattering, bro.
Yep. This story, it just becoming. It just becoming even bigger and bigger as day went on, because I just got a random thing. It began with saying that John Gruden, some emails came out about John Gruden calling DeMaurice Smith, the NFL the Player Association president, saying that he had lips the size of Michelin tires. And I'm sorry, y'all. As insensitive, as crude as that is, I gotta admit that shit funny as hell, guys. Especially as somebody who has is of the big lip persuasion himself.
Me too, man. So I
It was funny,
it
was hilarious.
It was hilarious, bro. I'm sorry. Hey, people. Racism is not funny.
It's not, man.
Bias,
it's not.
Racial bias. That should be funny as fuck at times, man.
No, I was like, dang. I was like thinking about like, damn, Gruden. Dang, he was spot on with it. Whatever he was mad at, but like, dang, he was spot on with it.
He was spot on. Man, what? He hit the nail on the head with that one, Ronaldo. He hit the nail on the head, bro.
He caught that one. Like, I probably wouldn't email like, yeah, he got it right. He got it too. But like, that still would have been. That's still foul though. Foul still at least because. You know what I'm saying? He did some deeper stuff. He said some crazier stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
It's also funny that they wasn't really. It was being mama and mum's the word and let them play after he said the black thing about the Michelin tires. But it was only when it got to where it was about the LGBTQ community, kind of like the
women,
the homosexuals and the misogyny. That's when it got to where, oh no, we got to go ahead and get this going. That's what kind of started it back up a little bit more. So I kind of find it interesting that it kind of worked like that.
Bruh.
It took,
Bruh.
Tariq, I know you're ready. Tariq, I know you're waiting on the wings, my brother.
I've been stewing.
You've been waiting on the wings, my brother. It's all
listening, man. I've been stewing over here listening. Good listeners. If y'all got kids, go ahead and kick their ass to sleep. And because this is it is what has been happening for the last couple of years. It's our Caucasian brethren doing Caucasian things and thinking that their other Caucasian brethren gonna hide it, slip it under the rug. It ain't gonna come up no more. Because when John Gruden was on ESPN, all he was doing was getting money and fucking smiling like a goddamn cat from ear to ear because he was able to talk to the quarterbacks that was about to get drafted, or the quarterbacks that just got drafted, or the quarterbacks that's been in for years and they've been good, and he used to talk to them, get tips. They used to have a little Gruden corner and shit.
Mm-hmm. Gruden's grinders too. Don't forget the Gruden's grinders.
But look at it now. Look at it now. He grinding on no more dollars coming in. He grinding because he didn't got caught up. He grinded because he thought he had it all in the bag, but he did not have it all in the bag. And bruh, yes, I'm telling, bruh, motherfuckers talking about us us African American black folks, bro, they gonna let that shit slide. But until somebody point that shit out, that's when motherfuckers gonna get fired or they gonna get suspended, aka Rachel Nichols has gone. But it takes a while for the shit to happen. But when you talk about the gays too, boy, do you want to work? Do you want to work? Because when you start talking about them, that means that you don't want to work no more. That means that you want to retire. That means that you don't want to have no show. That means that you don't want to be out in the public no more. Because he could have talked about Maurice till the cows came home and wouldn't have got no backlash. But as soon as they found out he was talking about the gays, or if they wouldn't have did the shit with the Washington football team, he wouldn't have got found out. It would have just been him still doing it till this day, even though they say the emails go back 7 to 10 years ago. But they also go back to people that he has been cool with for years. That's like all of us talking about something that we not talking about on this podcast, and we keeping it to ourselves. But then, 10 years from now, when Brandon's got about 2 or 3 kids, Ronaldo's got 2-3 baby mamas. I got, I'm married, Reggie married, and they come back and say, "Oh, we found out something y'all was talking about in private, and this coming out in the light." And first rounders balling and shit, and we got all kind of fans and followers, and now they're just gonna shut the shit down. That's what's happening to John Gruden, man, and that's what happened to a lot of our Caucasian brethren, man, and women as well, because they think they could just get away with this shit, and they do get away with the shit for years because they got people in high places, they got money that's not gonna say nothing. But
Donald Sterling.
Hey, as soon as you get some blacks in there, some gays in there, then you didn't effed up, man, because at this point right now, ESPN is definitely trying to look out for their mess ups in the past.
Oh,
so they trying to anybody that was, bruh, anybody with ESPN.
I'm going to talk about that.
Anybody that's been with ESPN, anybody that's with ESPN, hey, bruh, they trying to look all the way back. So if you've been with ESPN and you made some kind of off the mark comments, bro, you might be, you could be with somebody else right now, but your new job might be in jeopardy because ESPN looking for everything right now because ESPN getting shitted on so goddamn bad, bro. It's a shame.
No, this is the second, third time. This is after you know what I'm saying? After what's the school? You know what I'm saying? I already forgot our school name.
Sycamore?
Yeah, after Sycamore, man. It's the second, like ESPN, you bro, like what you got going on? Bro, well, now the stuff from ESPN is coming to light for sure.
Yeah, bro, here's the thing about it, guys.
Sycamore tree is real out here. Sycamore tree real out here.
I didn't even know what the team name was. I forgot about it.
Yeah. Good old Bishop Sycamore, man. Here's the thing about it, though. Again, like I said, I'm on. Okay. Well, one thing though, I will say this about just the in terms of now it came out the slurs regarding the LGBTQ community, the misogynistic takes on women referees that came out and said that now he's resigning from the Raiders. I think that eventually I think if it was just the DeMaurice Smith thing and his comments about him, I think he eventually would have been pressured. It would have been slower. I think everything else hastened him, being gone from the Raiders, because it's like,
bro, it wouldn't have been this season. It wouldn't have been right now. It would have been at the end of the season, in the off season, when he would have been gone. Hey, he could have said anything.
But here's the thing, though, because he had to talk to the team. He probably would have been gone before, because here's the thing about it, though. Y'all already know, as a coach of any team, you can't get anything done once you lose the locker room. When you lose that locker room, you might as well be dead to your players. You're not getting that credibility back ever. So either by hook or crook, your ass is gone.
Bruh.
Your ass have to be gone. You have to be gone.
He definitely lost that. He definitely lost that locker room after, especially after all the stuff that came out from the leaks. He couldn't have gone back into the locker room and then tell his boys to play. Because them football players are like, hell no. Nah.
Ronaldo, you can tell in that game against the Bears that the team wasn't the same after all that stuff came out.
You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing for John Gruden to do that, because that's not fair on them to be able to, you know what I'm saying? That's for them to be playing their games, man. It should be, they should be playing without no kind of crazy stuff off field that they have to deal with, man, because they already got to focus on the game itself. So for them to also have to talk about their coach being racist too, and then to also play for a racist, that's crazy. Boy,
Reggie just said about John Gruden. What you just said about John Gruden, damn, man, you just said something I was trying to get off on. Oh, about him resigning. Bruh.
Now, honestly, of course, when it comes to these type of resignations, I don't think he didn't resign on his own. Now, I think you definitely believe, the Raiders had a come to Jesus moment with them and said, you gotta go.
No, Reggie, come on, dog. Bruh, come on, listeners, please use your brains out here. Anybody of color that would have made this same situation would have been fired. It would have not been giving you a chance to resign, giving you a chance to say you saw. No, you fired, just like Black Monday after the last regular season game then been played. You fired. He got a chance to resign after all of this foolishness. And it's been going on for years.
That's what I'm saying, Trees. I don't think he resigned. They told him that you either resign or you get fired. He unofficially got fired from the Raiders. He just didn't.
But it's still out there that he resigned. Everybody else.
I think he could. I think he wouldn't been able to do that, man. If he did have that thought in his head, I mean, he's even worse now, because for him to think that he can still survive and then go that next day and coach his team, he's out of his
exactly. That's the thing about it. No way he was surviving this. He wasn't surviving.
I just think anybody else would have been fired, bro. For real, like fired. Like they would have, like they say on Black Monday when the season over and coaches get fired. That would have been his ass getting fired. But they let him resign, like say, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt nobody. But you's a bitch, bro, because you done said this shit for years and you only saying sorry because it came out.
Oh yeah, but here's the thing, Tariq, though. But him resigning isn't bad, because the fact is, if he got fired by the Raiders would still owe the rest of that $100 million contract. so it's a good thing that he's resigning and he's giving that money up.
He had to forfeit that money. I mean, he would have been breach of contract or something. I'm pretty sure a lawyer.
That's like breach of, exactly.
I would have let him fire me then, so I can get that money.
Exactly. Yeah, he's giving up that money now. Like I said, the Raiders would have to give him a severance package if he was getting fired.
bro. That would have been that. If any kind of way in the world he would have still got his guaranteed $100 million, that would have been a stupid L for the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Because this is year 4,
bruh.
You know
I'm telling the lawyer to look through this contract.
He banked $60 million for nothing. He beat Bobby Bonilla, man. He beat Bobby Bonilla.
Ronaldo, but guys, straight up, I think here's exactly what happened. I think Al Davis's son. I think Al Davis's son, Mark, said that doggone Mayock all they just said, you know what? Here's exactly the situation. You either gonna walk up out of here with no situation, or we can make this a whole lot worse for you. You can either go on your own accord, or we'll make you. You choose.
Save face.
Save face. Thank you. Save face, and make this as painless as possible.
Hey guys, y'all know something though? He and ain't no lie, after always watching him, you know what I'm saying, seeing him, he become the face of, Monday Night Football, blah, 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 him coaching the team is that. I always thought he looked like he was racist. Just because, you know what I'm saying, just the way he looked. Just the way he looked. He just looked like he's a racist, man. I'd be like,
Ronaldo, we definitely need to look back on the bitch of Keely Smith now. We definitely need to look back on that.
Man, look.
No, not Keely Smith, excuse me. Sean King, excuse me. Not Keely Smith. We definitely look at the bitch of Sean King now. Right.
I'm just saying, he had that whole little I think Keyshawn Johnson was talking about this earlier. He has that, and he did it perfectly. He explained to him perfectly. He looks like a car salesman.
Yep, I heard that too.
You know what I'm saying? He has the way he talks, the way he the way he makes the sound beauty spider ride banana and blah blah blah. You you just look like you like to say nigga at the house and be mad. I just feel like he just don't really, really, really like us like that. But you love us playing football for you. So I'm really glad, stuff like that to come to light.
Kaepernick to come back.
But again, guys,
just to make fun of him on the emails.
No, but seriously though, man. Like I said, there are two things though. Two things I actually want to point out though, and one of them, is just a big macro picture, but actually both of them are really a macro picture if you think about it though. But like y'all said earlier, and this is the thing that before anybody who's listening to this wants to just discard this as as just four angry black boys be mad at the man, quote unquote. Here's the thing that just really pisses us off, and just really you should think about, because here's the fact of the matter. The fact of the matter, these emails are not a mistake. This is not a mistake from John Gruden. This is a pattern, because it was 7 years he was having conversations with somebody, again, like he was doing, just like any other regular conversation. Just like any other conversation that me and Tarif would have, me and Brandon would have, or me and Ronaldo would have. Just conversations, just a couple of boys just shooting the breeze, but we're doing it face to face. We're not doing it on email though. That's the big difference. He's talking like he was, just in a comfortable setting. He was talking again. That's why he felt comfortable about it, because he's just talking like he's just like he's somebody. He's talking amongst friends, so he can let his hair down. He can let his real feelings show. And the thing is, you have somebody like that who is the head of an organization, or at least the head of the on-field part of the organization. There's only 32 such of these jobs, and he has the power to hire folks for his staff, to draft players, to put players in prominent positions of his franchise, the face of the franchise. He has power. That's the thing about it, though. This is a man with these, and if you want to know why the world is still jacked up and why we still have systemic oppressions right now, is because we have men like this who still control the power, who still get a say on who gets access to the resources. That's why this is dangerous. That's why this is messed up. He's not getting canceled. This is a cancel culture. This is the man finally, being held accountable because of the fact that he is in a position to change lives for good or for worse. That's what this is. That's exactly why that's exactly why the bill came due. Because again, we recognize it, and like we say, he's not the only one. The NFL is a big all boys network. He was just the latest one to get caught.
Ah, yes, because he was talking to his friends. All the people that he was on, he used to work with, or they used to be in Tampa, or it was some companies that started in Tampa where he got all of his accolades and stuff from. All them, bruh. All some of the main guys that he was sending emails to was guys that he knew from when he was in Tampa. And he thought it was all good. Just like, hey man, just like you think it's all good for you single brethren out there that are listening, you think it's all good, you go get with a young lady, and then you try to get with another young lady, and then the lady that you got with put your business all out on the street when you thought you were just pillow talking, and then you come to find out she know the girl that you about to try to start talking to. Then you're done for, son. You're done for. So yeah, Gruden finally got caught in his humongous mess, and he done, bro. He done. He might as well. I hope people saving up. I hope
save
people
that money
saving up, because he done. Ain't nobody doing it. Getting caught this big, you done, man. You done. Yeah. I mean, you gonna have to make your own podcast or something. But it ain't gonna be the first round.
It's gonna be the second. It's gonna be the second rounders, or
it's gonna be undrafted. It's gonna be the undrafted. Is what it's gonna
be. Undrafted UPS motherfucking driver. That's what it's gonna be.
Supplemental draft.
Supplemental everything.
Yeah, but hey guys, but he's if he wants to get back to the media, man, he's gonna go where every angry white man goes, and that's the Fox News. If he wants to, we have a job for him right there. So.
I mean, yeah, I just seen no time soon. I feel like he's gonna just disappear for like a couple of years.
Oh, definitely. Oh yeah, he's definitely got he got to do like Mike Tyson. He's got to do like Mike Tyson said. He's got to fade to Bolivia.
Yeah, I mean, he might still create his own podcast for real, and he's gonna have fans. The world's not perfect, man. He's gonna have fans.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have fans. It's just.
But here's the thing,
it's gonna be certain fans.
Oh, definitely. But here's the thing, though, y'all. But we definitely can't let ESPN off the hook, though. Because how long has he worked for him before he got rehired by the Raiders again? And like I said, this has been going on for several years. ESPN talking about the way ESPN was trying to cover for themselves last night just had me just laughing, guys.
Right.
I was
That's ESPN for you, man.
Bro, ESPN like, oh shit.
It's the irony of it all, man. It's the irony for me.
We never knew.
Just like they never knew Bishop Sycamore was a real school.
Basically.
No.
We never knew.
But no. So ESPN PR firm is on fire right now too.
They getting fired. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
ESPN.
All the researchers on ESPN getting fired, bro. For real.
2021, the year ESPN took mega L's.
Back to back, man. Back to back. This is Drake versus Meek. Back to back.
Not just back to back, just back to back. Like Tori said, between Rachel Nichols, the Bishop Sycamore stuff, and now this,
bruh.
ESPN going outside out here.
Each of those went on CNN national news too. So like they getting
Rachel Nichols thought she was good when she said that shit on the phone. You taking my spot, you taking my spot because of some black shorty, bruh. All right, bruh. What was she thinking? And I used to like Rachel Nichols. Now I can't even.
Oh yeah,
stand
man.
to-
Like I said,
can't even
Rachel
stand
Nichols
to feel why
coverage
that.
of the NBA. Yeah, like I said, we were definitely messing with the campaign, man, until, like you said, until we actually showed the true colors.
Oh yeah, that doggone kryptonite, man. I tell you, that kryptonite's rough out here, man. It's rough. It's rough. But y'all don't fall to it, brethren. Don't fall to it. Make sure it's real. That's all.
The white privilege ain't what it used to be, Therese.
Ah, yeah.
The white privilege ain't what it used to be, yo.
Hey, let ask Mr. Butler about that. He said he wanted to use the Jimmy. Hey-o.
This guy.
Woo. Said he needed some coffee after that.
Oh yeah, man. So
that's why he came out with the coffee.
Something real strong with a lot of cream.
Yeah. I bet one of his coffee drinks at his coffee shop is called the Becky.
Oh, damn.
Woo! It's getting rough.
It's getting rough.
Yeah.
Welcome to the first rounders, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first round.
The number one is called the jump. Oh.
Ooh. Boy.
It's getting hot.
It's
getting hot there.
Let me get the number one. Woo! I need the number one for the mornings.
Yeah, man. But yeah, this just shows y'all, man. Again, like I said, now I'm not going to say the hypocritical thing, man, because I do watch ESPN for the sports, man. But everything else, though, y'all see exactly why ESPN's going down the shitter, man. Quality just.
Yeah, man.
Y'all see why ESPN's going down the shitter.
As soon as good talent comes on there, and they start to go, to become more, of themselves and expressing themselves, and it goes a certain way politically wise, they let them go, man. And that's just that's not a boss move right there, man. That's dumb. And you're seeing that's being played out now. Like I don't turn into ESPN as I used to. Like I go to the Fox Sports, man, just to catch what's going on there, because I really love what they're talking about. And aside to what, that just let me not even pay attention to ESPN at all, to be honest with you. I just found out that they let go of Dan Le Batard, and I love listening to him.
Oh yeah, Le Batard's been going for. In fact, I remember a tweet he said out, his last Dan Le Batard show.
Can we get a times out here? Can we get it? They let go of Dan Le Batard.
He's been going for a minute.
Yeah,
didn't they let go of Kenny Mayne too?
Mm-hmm.
I think Kenny Mayne is gone.
Yeah, like those are all the big steppers are gone now, man. So it's
except for Stephen A.
Yeah, of course, all the money's going there.
All the money. All the money's going to Stephen A.
Didn't he just get paid last year? A new contract last year?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, but then they
got rid of Max. Now they're talking about bringing Max back.
Hey,
they're seeing how they hurt.
Like I said,
I don't see why nobody's watching that still anyway. Like I don't catch First Take like that no more.
I'm not like I said. I don't like First Take anymore like that either. But I can't say that. I'm not a fan of Max. But Max was not the only thing that's wrong with that show, guys. Just watch it for longer than 5 minutes. You'll see what's wrong with First Take. When one of the topics is, does Justin Fields needs to force a trade for Chicago?
They're just reaching now, man.
Does he need to do what? Force a trade?
They be talking about stuff they be reaching now, man. That's just crazy. Like
exactly, Sharif. Yes, there was a topic. I think after his first start in NFL, I forgot who it was against, but it's when he was like getting like sacked up. But the topic afterwards was asking, should Justin Fields force a trade for Chicago? I said, y'all stop. Just stop.
He just started playing.
Doing stuff just to do stuff now. Like it's when it gets gimmicky like that, you don't.
It's way too gimmicky.
It's way too. So you see the
First take is find the hottest take that we can think of for the day and just rap about it for the next 5 to 10 minutes. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I don't watch it anymore either, man.
Me either. It's not. It's good.
My show is My show is Undisputed, man. You know, Skip and Shannon, man. That's my show. So
I'm actually a huge fan of the Herd, man. Kyle Herd is always
Oh,
Yep, I was about to say, I like, yeah, I
surprisingly,
watched her.
surprisingly,
Yep.
Colin Kyle Herd is
That's the only
aligned
thing
with
I
every
can
time I
catch.
be thinking. So what?
Only thing I can catch in the morning over here is Undisputed, man. So that's
Yeah,
before
yeah.
I
And
go
that's
to
good to
work.
hear. Yeah, I love
Before I
listening
go
to
to
them,
work, I can
listening to
catch
their thoughts too.
you know, because I'm out here in the desert, man. So 2 hours behind y'all. So yeah, man, that's the thing I can catch in the morning. But I do like the Herd, you know. Got old young Taylor on there. Woo! Jeez.
She's
Oh
a
yeah,
problem.
yeah.
She's a problem.
Yeah,
Hey
yeah.
man, she needs to
Hey,
a good problem there,
Oh,
Mr.
exactly.
yeah.
Oh, that's what I mean, brother. That's what I
A
mean.
good
That's what I
a
mean.
good
They're really
a good
good
problem.
combination. I can tell you that. I can say
Yeah,
that.
yeah, they do.
They work
They
well off
are.
each other.
She
They
got
They work
do.
some
well off each other.
she
And
got two other
surprisingly, like I
good
really
Again, good
love.
God, Joy Taylor's special though. Just like
Say
you
what?
said. I said, good God, Joy Taylor's special though.
Yes.
yeah, she
Of
got two
course,
other
man.
good
And
combinations.
she loves sports too. Come on, man. It's like
Exactly, boy.
yes. Come on.
I just need her to give me the time. Joy Taylor, if you listen to the first rounders, just let your boy take you out on the date just one time. One
All right,
time.
get past her brother.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing.
Hey,
That's the
Joy,
thing, Therese.
Reggie's a good man. If you listen to this, he's a good man. I think you're going to really have a good time, man. So go ahead and do your thing. Come on out here to the A. We got you.
I appreciate that, Ronaldo, man. Definitely thank you for the endorsement, my brother.
He's ready to motorboat.
We got to make this happen, man. We got to try to get this on social media, man. Get Reggie to joy. Get Reggie to joy. Hashtag get Reggie to joy.
Yeah.
Three if you wild.
Yeah.
Brandon, what's the next? What do we got next?
Man, we got these closing shout outs, man. Y'all boys got anything? Y'all ain't got any shout outs, man.
Man, I go ahead and start it off with you boys. Man, shout out to the first rounders as always, man. I'm glad we was able to have a lot of good content to talk tonight about. The sports gods are good over us, man. So, you know, got to get them their blessings back to them, man. And of course, shout out to one quick shout out to Daniel Craig, man. He dropped his last James Bond movie, No Time to Die, and I feel like he's the best James Bond of all James Bond. So, and it was a really good movie, man. So if y'all haven't seen No Time to Die, go check it out. So, and shout out to you boys. Shout out to B Willingham. Shout out to T River. Shout out to Reggie Reg. What's up, Reggie James? Do your thing out here, man. I'm glad I was able to record with you guys tonight.
Did you know that Reggie was LeBron's cousin?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was waiting for that. I was waiting for him to go ahead and hit me up with the basketball card, man. Like, we want to get that card.
I mean, hey, man. Next time, I try to keep that. I try to keep that on the low as much as possible, though, man. You know, I don't want people to keep hitting me up, man, on stuff like Reggie, man.
Oh, yeah.
Can you give me some? Can you get some merchandise, man? You get tickets,
No,
for Lakers, you know, Hawks when they get in town.
They want their kid to get into school, man. What are you talking about?
I promise.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Stop me whenever y'all want to, man. But anyway, I'll go next, man. Hey, man, shout out to B Willingham, the founder of the first rounders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to B Willingham coming up with the great idea to start this beautiful thing. We just hit that deuce cinco on the episode, so we in there 2-5 in it. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Shout out to my homeboy, my brother from another mother, Mr. Closer, Mr. The Real Reggie. Shout out to my boy Ronaldo. Man, we used to be kicking ass at the damn Boys and Girls Club. No.
Yes, sir. Make sure them kids good.
Yes. Make sure they was good. Make sure we was trained up, and then we just let them do whatever for the summer, for sure. But anyway, shout out to the listeners. Thanks for listening. Hope y'all tell some other folks about it, and you know, just let some other people listen to these crazy opinions that I have. I ain't gonna talk about everybody else, but I got some crazy opinions. I got some crazy jokes. If your kids listening, hey, they're gonna hear some stuff. So, but we keep it all the way 100 real, and that's all I got. That's all I got, man. Love y'all, and until next time.
Yes. And shout out to the listeners, man, who's been listening to our podcast, man. Like I said, it's 25 episodes in, man. So this y'all just keep listening, man. We got more stuff coming up, man, you know. And just make sure y'all subscribe to us on YouTube, Spotify, our podcast, all three of them things, man. You know, the more the better.
And hit the subscribe button on YouTube, man.
Hit that subscribe,
you got
that subscribe button, yup.
Oh yeah.
Guess I'm closing out the shout outs this time, man.
Yeah.
Polo to Don.
Yeah, I mean, give a shout out, of course, to the good founder podcast, young Willingham. Also, shout out to King Leon, man. Like I said, it's always good, you know, to have a little, you know, keep it up with, you know, all of the movies and such with you, my brother, man. It's always, you know.
Yes, sir. I love it. I love it,
man. Yeah, definitely can't wait, you know, to further get into the, you know, No Time to Die discussion, man. Because that's definitely a good one, man. Definitely want to hear some more thoughts from you on that bad boy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's good going back over everything. Going over the movie spirit. I did like a mini marathon, so it's the retrospective of the James Bond era is pretty dope.
And in fact, you know, Casino Royale was actually on this past weekend.
Yes.
Paramount, man. I know, right? I was like,
hey, man, I'm just telling you, that's what started it all, to be honest with you. And you know, it started before all these the Marvel stuff, man. This came out before Iron Man, I believe, man. So this kind of started the whole continuation with movies and story at the same time, because the second movie for Bond was, you know, a whole nother. But that's a whole nother subject anyway, guys. So you know.
Exactly.
You me talking about film, man. We talk about a whole nother podcast.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? That could be a tease too. It could be a tease too. People, y'all never know.
You never know, yo.
Y'all never know. Y'all never know, man. But again, definitely give a shout out to you know my man 100 grand Specialist Rivers.
Yes. I ain't got 100 grand, but you talking about the candy bar, right? I can get that for you.
No, man, shoot, man, you big money out here now, man. You talking about, man?
That's like $2, man.
Man, don't be trying to play. Don't be trying to play us in the audience. But you can't play me for one. Don't be trying to play the audience either, bro.
Shoot. You got it, bro. You got it, man.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro. So yeah, man. And of course, shout out to the listeners, man, for still hanging in there a bit and, you know, sticking with us, man. Always give us feedback, man. We are taking feedback, man. So whatever y'all got to say about the show, man, like I said, whether it's good, bad, I don't know why it would be bad, man, because this is definitely, you know, best podcast, at least one of the best podcasts ever. Because I also own another podcast too. That was also one of the best ever, though, man. But anyway, man. But we definitely soliciting any and all feedback, man. So just let us know what y'all want to hear from us, and let's keep this train going, man. Let's try to, you know, build and grow together.
Yeah. The closer, man. She could say it's wet, and that'd be enough feedback. You know, that'll be enough feedback, man. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Gosh.
Hey yo.
Yeah.
Close us out, brother.
And on that note, man, we out, man. We'll see y'all next week, episode 26.
It's slippery. It's slippery out there on that ice.
Yes. Deuces.
Till next time, ladies and gentlemen.
Till next time.
Meditate, sell the things that I cannot change. Like I never sell my ass or my soul for fame. I'm so player, pimp tight, real kosher. I'm debonair. Don't need no deal or exposure.